Hello everybody, I'm Sanji. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much for checking me out. If you're one of the ones that you've been here for a while, thank you so much for rocking with your girl. I appreciate it. Okay, quick announcements. Let's see. If you donated to the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate your generosity. I know that many of us are in different situations, and so for you to take time out of what's going on in your lives to be so kind and generous to me means so very much to me. So thank you so much to all of you that have donated to the channel. I definitely appreciate you. If you're interested in being one of the people that are interested in being generous to the channel as well, and being a donator or a sponsor to the channel, my information is in the description box. Hit the little arrow, it will drop down and it will give you all my information. Also, I encourage you and thank those of you that have been sending me different emails to discuss things privately. To those of you that have signed up to be life coaching members of mine and for the different life coaching sessions, thank you so much for that as well. Hopefully you are enjoying it. We're definitely being productive. If you'd like to know more about that, you can shoot me an email. Also, information in the description box as well. These are tough times that we're going through, and there's always something going on. So there's nothing wrong with reaching out and getting help if you need it. You know, we need to come together. It's amazing that the different resources that we all know of individually, and sometimes you just need to ask somebody. So don't be afraid to reach out to each other, to depend on each other, and to ask for help if you need it. And that's across the board. Also remember, the public service announcement part, remember to check on your elderly neighbors, your elderly relatives, to make sure they are okay. If you know people that have suffer from depression and things of that nature, loneliness, check on them. You know, be a humanitarian. It just takes one. And if each one of us would reach out and help one other person, you'd be surprised at the difference that we can make in the world today. Okay? So that's it. It's my 2 minutes in. What I had to tell you, please heed that. Super important that we look out for each other as a human race, okay? Alrighty, so let's get into the foolishness now. All right, this video is about the 4 kindest signs of the zodiac. They are just naturally kind people. Now, you know, what considers kind? Well, some people think kindness means they're easy. You know, you can get over on them. Is that what kindness means to you? You know, or kindness is whenever you reach out to this person that you need somebody to listen, that they're there to listen, that if you need help, they're always willing to help you. They're always willing to assist. They make themselves available. Well, believe it or not, astrologically, there are those of us that are naturally inclined to be kind. Yes, the stars have it. And in particular, there are 4 astrological signs that come up as the top of the food chain of the kindest in the zodiac sign. So you know how we do it around here. Pause the video, go down in the comment section, let me know who you think the 4 kindest zodiac signs are. And then come on back because I have the answers for you right after this. Okay, coming in at number 1 of the nicest of the zodiac sign is none other than sun sign Pisces. That's right. Anybody with the birthday February 19th through March 20th is indeed a sun sign Pisces, and you came in as number 1 of the kindest of the zodiac. Here's why. Okay, so for Pisces, kindness comes from a really deep place of empathy within themselves. Most Pisces are imps. So they are feelers. They are pretty intuitive as a sign. So they typically know how other people are feeling just instinctively. And because they're so sensitive and they're typically swimming in the emotions of other people along with what they've got going on themselves, they are always ready to listen to your problems and to try to help you feel better. Hence why they're the kindest, okay? Typically, Pisces are selfless people. They like to give to the people in their lives. If you're somebody that they love and care about, a Pisces will go the entire 9 yards to make sure that you're okay, okay? And they never make you feel like you're a burden for coming to them. And when you lay your woes at the feet of a Piscean, you know, they are willing to accept it, to feel what you're feeling, and to try to help you find a resolution to it. Here's the thing though with Pisces. Try to remember that they are so busy taking care of everybody else that the Piscean typically won't ask somebody to help them. And so as a person or a lover of a Piscean, it's very important that we remember to ask them what they need and to remember to reciprocate the kindness that they so generously extend to everyone else. As Pisces will not ask you for help. So you need to be in tune with their mood and what they have going on as well. And also remember that the Piscean, in doing for everybody else, sometimes forgets to take the time out for themselves. So it's important, Pisces, that you remember to take time to recharge, especially after you've been taking care of other people. So that's it. That is why Pisces came in as number one. The sensitive, kind, intuitive souls, the water signs, they reign supreme. Number one of the nicest in the zodiac sign. Coming in at number two, we have our air sign Aquarius coming in as the second nicest in the zodiac sign. And Aquarius is anybody with a birthday January 20th through February the 18th. So if you have a birthday on or between those days, you, my friend, are sun sign Aquarius, and you came in as number two of the nicest of the zodiac sign. Here's why, okay? Aquarians are known to be huge humanitarians, and that's who they are as a sun sign whole, okay? Aquarians want to help everyone in need and fix every wrong in the world. They think about it and they want to go out and actually help. They don't hesitate about that. They get wrapped up in charitable causes that are important to them or social justice. They are really strong against injustices of other people. They are definitely the champions of the underdogs, and especially when they don't see any benefit to themselves. So it's not like the Aquarian looks at something that's going to help push their cause along. No. They really genuinely are for the underdog. They genuinely are for doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do typically, okay? So Aquarians, they love to care for the less fortunate. Again, as I said, they're just naturally humanitarian type of people. That's who they are, the core of them. And this is why they tend to collect strays. This is why they tend to be involved in what seems to other sun signs as lost causes, not to the Aquarian. They're going to fight to the death for them. And because of their altruistic nature, Aquarians can easily become burned out. Yeah. And if you care about one of these selfless wonders, the Aquarian, make sure you remind them to take care of themselves, because as I said, they will fight to the death for the social justice of all people. They will fight for that cause, whatever it is, to right a wrong. So they are definitely about that life, definitely about things being done the right way, okay? Self-care for you, Aquarius, is hugely important so that you have the energy to fight another day. And inner resources do more good in the world than extending yourself to capacity. So make sure that you step back from those causes and those humanitarian issues to recharge yourself, to take care of yourself, because you matter too. And because of your big heart and your big concern, that is why Aquarian came in as number 2, nicest of the zodiac sign. Thanks, Aquarius. Coming in at number 3 of the nicest of the zodiac signs is none other than sun sign Taurus. April 20th through May 20th is the time of Taurus season. So if you have a birthday on or between those days, you, my friend, are sun sign Taurus, and you came in at number 3. Here's why Taurus is number 3 of the nicest of the zodiac sign. Well, Taurians typically pride themselves on being kind and polite people. That's who they are. Now, yes, there's another side to Taurus, and y'all can be rude. But typically you set out each and every day to be a kind and kinder, gentler person, okay? The Taurian is the kind of person who never uses their love for you, love and concern for you, as a bargaining chip. For them, it is what it is. They care about you, and so therefore they extend themselves to you. And that's why they came in at number 3. Now, as an earth sign, Taurus has a natural tendency to protect and to nurture. Nice and solid. That's who they are. But often that impulse is directed towards land, concrete things. That's why Taurians make amazing gardeners. They're very good around the house. They're very good with nature and plants and all kinds of things like that, because they are concerned, and it's a natural energy that comes from the Taurian. However, Taurus also cares deeply about the people in their lives. They can be extremely protective of them, and so therefore they extend themselves sometimes above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that the people in their lives are solid and taken care of. Now, the Taurian will show that love and kindness to the people that they care about in their lives through the way that they do things for you, the way that they prepare meals for you. They fuss over your comfort. They do things that they know will make you happy, especially those things that are home-centered, because again, that goes to the true nature of the Taurian. The Taurian is also known to take very good care of the loved ones in their lives. Again, creating comfort, creating safety, an atmosphere of protectiveness. And they do this instinctively because that's who they are. The Taurian is the type of friend that'll bring you an extra blanket, will bring you your favorite cup of coffee or tea, just because the Taurian knows that that's your favorite. They're out, they're getting it, and they just do that for you. That's who they are. And they do it, and they don't expect a thank you from it. And they typically do not bring it back up in your face as something that they did for you. It goes against the grain of the Taurian. I said typically. Now, you know, to every rule, there's an exception. But we're not talking about that, okay? So this is why Taurian came at number 3, because they're very conscientious. They think about the other person. They do acts of kindness for you just because. And you really don't have to thank them to death. You just acknowledge it. You just say thanks and you move on. Because in the nature of Taurus, that's what it is. And that's why they came in at number 3. So thanks for all the kind things you do for everybody, Taurus. Love it. And coming in at number 4, last but certainly not least of it, is sun sign Cancer. Anybody with a birthday June 21st to July 22nd is sun sign Cancer. And this is no surprise to me. It might be a surprise to you because Cancers can appear very guarded, even prickly if they don't know you. However, a Cancerian is secretly one of the kindest of all the zodiac. They had to line up against the other four and they just came in at number 4, but they could typically rival 1 through 3 for their spots as well. And this is why, because a Cancerian will do literally anything for the people that they love. There's virtually almost nothing that they won't do for you if they love you, if you are somebody that's special to them. Because in a Cancer's mind, I've explained it in other videos, yes, it's a process to go through to gain the trust of a Cancerian, to get a Cancerian to open up to you. But listen to me, trust me when I tell you that once a Cancerian lets you in to their world, I mean all the way in, they drop the guard, you are special to them and they will do anything to make sure that you are well taken care of, okay? Cancer is fiercely protective and endlessly generous to the people that they love. And if you're lucky enough to be one of those people to be welcomed into the Cancerian's inner circle, you'll never want to leave because they will treat you that well. They will treat you with kindness. And like the other zodiac signs, Cancer is prone to burnout. So I caution you, Cancer, to make sure that you take time for yourself, to make sure that your needs are met, that you are definitely living in the land of reciprocity, and that the people that are benefiting from all the love that you extend to them also can receive that love for yourself in return. So thank you so much, Cancer, for being number 4, the kindest of the zodiac sign. Love you, Cancer. So that's it. That's all for the 4 nicest of the zodiac sign. Did you get them right? Yeah. A lot of people thought if I had to add another one, for those of you that are curious, I probably would have added Libra. And I would have added Libra because Libra is typically seeking justice out there, just like the Aquarian. They want fairness for people. Typically Libras, the ones that are, especially Libra, that have birthdays end of September, early October. We're not really talking about you Libra, Scorpio, because y'all different, okay? But but those Libras that fall into the end of September, early October, typically not confrontational people, typically very kind, very generous, very heartfelt type Librans. So if I would have had to add another one, for those of you that always ask, Libra would have been next on the list. I'm looking forward to reading your comments, who you thought was the kindest. If you thought that your sunshine should be there, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll tell you exactly why they didn't make the cut, or where on the list that they could, okay? So until next time, if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. I appreciate the growth that the channel is having. I hope you guys are having a good time. I'm definitely having a blast doing these videos for you. Until the next time, see you in the comments section. Take care of each other.